My name's Alice Small-Beswick and I live in Doncaster in South Yorkshire, and I have had a traditional business. I've been in the beauty industry for 30 years and I've had my own salon for 27 years and employed therapists over that period of time. And I love my job. I'm very, very lucky that I'm one of those few that love the job. But it's changed. The industry has changed over the last 8 to 10 years. And obviously I'm getting older and older as well. And so I was looking at other sources of income that I could do around my children that were heading towards teenage years. And I knew that they would want cars and more expensive clothes, and that, heading towards university. Now, I did do a few little options, which I won't go into, but I fell into network marketing quite by chance. I just saw a toothpaste that I knew my clients would love. I had no idea it was network marketing, and I wouldn't have done it if I knew, because I'm old school and I presumed prove me selling. And thank goodness that I did do that, and I did see the benefits of a compensation plan and how you can work a business around yourselves and what you're currently doing to earn a residual income to better yourself. So I was with that company and I loved it. And but I wanted to not put all my eggs in one basket. I wanted to go into cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, and therefore they didn't allow you to work with anybody else. And I worked with another couple of companies, which I'm very thankful for all of it, because it's my journey. I've learned so much from those businesses over the last couple of years, 2 or 3 years. And then last year I was told about coffee. And I knew that this coffee had a USP of weight loss and slimming. And I knew that that would be huge in the UK. Because obviously I work in an industry where the main topic of conversation is weight loss and slimming. We have a full reception, and we always end up talking about food and diets and little black dresses and going to the gym. And I just thought this is a huge catchment audience there. I didn't really think about the other health benefits of the coffee at that stage. I just knew that I could see it work really well. So I got involved straight away on that first night, and things were going remarkably well. The coffee was fantastic. The testimonials coming in was great. People losing weight, people felt great. We started to build a team. And then all of a sudden in November, a different coffee turned up on the doorstep. So I'd signed up to an Italian roast coffee called Slim Roast, and a Brazilian coffee turned up with no word of warning, no explanation, nothing at all. And I just kind of thought, there's something not quite right there. You don't try and fix something that's not broken. The coffee was fantastic in every aspect. So I just decided to be my geek self and try to do a little bit of research. And I got in touch with some people in America, and they were very, very nice, but obviously they had to be very, very careful because they didn't know whether I was some sort of spy or a mole. So it took a period of time, and over from the period of time of November to February, I built up a really, really wonderful relationship with them. And therefore, obviously, I was able to sign up, and that company is Vitae Global. And we have that coffee. So basically, I followed the coffee and I followed the formulator, which is Mr. Louis Foley. So I'm going to go on to now Vitae Global's compensation plan and go through that with you. This compensation plan is quite complex in the fact that it is a 10-level compensation plan. There are 3 parts of the compensation plan as well. So I don't want it to be where you go, oh, I don't understand all that. We've learned it as we've gone along, and that's what you do as well. We do lots of training, and also we do these calls every week that you can jump on. Okay, so I'm just going to share the screen. And if one of my team members could just say that yes, that's on and that's okay. Yeah, is it okay if I got Thank you, love. Thank you. So our company is called Vitae Global, and we're the whole package. It's not just multi-level marketing and earning money. We're looking after people as a whole, and we're doing that because a gentleman I'm going to introduce next, and also that when you're in multi-level marketing, you have to push by the product. The government wants to know that it is product-based and it's customer-based, and that is what our forefront is. We push with the product. We know the product's fantastic. We know the coffee is absolutely fantastic. It's been on the market for quite a few years. fantastic results. And we've got some added active ingredients on it as well. So we're a matter of creating a fortune one customer at a time, empowering the planet one mind at a time. We have somebody with us who is called Mr. Jim Britt, who is working with us as a team and as individual members to empower us, to make us better people, to make us happy and content in our lives. Now, Jim Britt is a legendary motivational speaker from the States. He has helped millions of people. He has got his own audio series and his books, and he has done lots and lots of webinars and conferences. And he's very, very well known. Now, he was the first mentor to Tony Robbins. And the only reason maybe you kind of go, well, I've not heard of his name, is probably because he's been retired. So he probably retired before the whole social media hit, which obviously has made Tony Robbins even more famous. But because of this company and because of the coffee, he has come out of retirement to work with us. And he's working with our formulator, Mr. Louis Volpe. Now, Louis has been a formulator for 30 years and been in network marketing 20 years. And our mastermind behind our compensation plan is George Hoagland. And he has been in network marketing for many, many years. So these three gentlemen have got a wealth of knowledge. They understand about the business. They understand about the compensation plan and the benefits to the team members. And that it's all got to be behind one really good product, which obviously we do have. So the one thing that I love about this company is these three gentlemen are exactly the same as us. They're entrepreneurs. They are team members of Vitae Global, the same as us. They don't take a wage from the company and they don't take a dividend. And that's what I think is absolutely fantastic, because obviously it's in their personal interest to make sure that this company works, make sure the compensation plan's the best it can be, and make sure that our future products are as well. So Jim Britt, he has these series that he has helped so many people with, and these are available to us. We can actually purchase these ourselves for our own personal development. Also, he offers all our team members a $19.95 monthly subscription to where he sends out training programs to us. He sends out emails, and he's working with us. So he's helping us to, like I say, develop as a person. Because if you think about it, we don't go to university to be in this job. We don't do a diploma or go to night school. You know, you're often given a catalogue of 250 products that you really need to purchase because you have to be a product of the product. You end up with all these products in your house and you can't sell them, and you're told by Christmas you're going to be rich and next year you're going to have a fantastic holiday and have your own villa. And then you start the business and it's not always the case. What Vitae want to do, they want to work with you as a team member. And so Jim Britt can look after all that side for us by working and empowering us. Okay, so this is our coffee. Our coffee is called Lean Java Bean. The packaging is gorgeous. It's all white, purple and brown. And I've got a box here for you. We have 30 sticks of coffee in our box. We don't have 24, we have 30 sticks. And the reason is you don't need a day off. You don't need to detox from this coffee. Coffee is a substance that people drink every day. Okay, 7 out of 10 people apparently drink coffee in the UK. So you don't need to have that 7th day off a week. Okay, so we have 30 sticks of coffee. Now our coffee sells for £55 for the full month supply. We also break it down and we do 7 days 15, and we do 2 week and 3 week as well. The other thing that the company have designed for us, which is working really, really well with us, is we have these trial packs. And when you fold them up, they turn out like that. And you can get 3 sticks of coffee in there. So they are perfect for trials. So they are like £7. And in there is all the information that you require. So all the legal information that's actually required on the coffee is in there. So they are perfect for you to be able to give out to people or to sell for £7 as well. So our little motto is get lean with the bean. So this is some of the information on the box. We've got our supplementary facts and we've got our ingredients. We also have a testing that was done, our products being tested at two universities in the States. It's Super Citramax, and we've got Chromamate as well there. And one of our other really good ingredients is the macacoa as well. But Super Citramax and Chromamate are FDA approved ingredients. So that means that in the States, they have passed really, really strict testing to prove that these two ingredients aid in weight loss and aid in slimming. So we don't say our coffee is as a coffee product. It's the fact that we have got two weight loss ingredients. So in the UK, we say we have two active ingredients because we're going through our testing. So that's great to have that information on there. So there's many different ways you can earn with this compensation plan, but the first one is when you actually buy your inventory. So we buy a box of 5 or a box of 14, and therefore you tend to first of all sell to people that you know. So it tends to be your warm and hot market. So it will be friends, it'd be family, it'd be work colleagues, people you may have studied with, people you socialise with, people at your local slimming club, tennis club, kids football, swimming, all these people that you have in a circle of life. And also it can be on your social media. We don't do any form of selling sites, but you can obviously sell privately through your own personal social media. So that is how you would first create an income. And you can be paid obviously cash, check, you can take Visa payments now on phones. You can do PayPal, bank transfer. So we find that obviously our team members, they practically sell out. When we first started and our coffee was taking 7 to 10 days to arrive, their coffee was sold and they actually order. Now it can be with you within 24, 48 hours. That's not quite the case, but some people have already sold. If you can do it yourself, please.
When I was playing coffee, would it malfunctioned and then it went off and then it froze and then.
Okay, that's wonderful. The second way we can earn is from our retail commissions. So we can have people go in our back office and they can purchase their coffee that way from using our link. So that's ideal if somebody especially lives out of the UK, you can get it that way as well. That's really good. And we actually earn $59. The actual coffee is $59.95, and we get paid 30. Well, it's actually 50%, so it's $30 for us. So I'm going to go over that again because obviously the background noise was just a little bit distracting. A customer would pay for a box of coffee at $59.95. Okay, and Vitae Global will pay us 50% commission, which is $30. So if you had 10 people over your calendar month that actually did a purchase in your back office, then you would actually earn $300. And if you had 20 people, then you would earn $600. Okay, so that is a great form of being able to earn an extra income outside of having a team. So this is where it's actually helping so many people in so many different areas, because sometimes you can have people in your team that just do want to do retail sales. And with here and what I'm going to show you on the next couple of screens will be perfect for those people. So also, if you actually just sell 2 lots of coffee through that way, it's actually paying for your commitment to the business. So if you come in on our first pack, which is 5 boxes, you have to have 1 box a month as your commitment to the business. All multi-level marketing businesses have to have a commitment to the business, and for us it's 2 personal customers and it's a box of coffee, and that pleases all the governments because that's showing that we're multi-level marketing and that we are not any form of pyramid selling. Okay, so it just shows that you can get, if you had 2 coffees, you can get yours free. So what's in your cup? Well, in the UK, our cup first thing in the morning has our coffee granules in and hot water. Then there's so many different things you can do with that. I personally am not a coffee drinker, never have been, so I have mine in a shot glass, and I say it's my coffee medicine in the morning because I couldn't live without it, and I just drink it straight back. And but there's so many other different ways you can have it as a longer drink. If you need a milk substitute, then you can have coconut, almond, rice milk, hemp milk. You could add sorbitol, xylitol or guava sugar if required. You could make it a longer drink and have it with almond milk. Well, if I said almond and I've said coconut milk, but you can have it as a smaller coffee, or you can make it in a very long drink and have it more like a latte. You could make it into a milkshake, into a protein shake. You could make it into a milk chocolate. So there's many different ways. You can also get a bottle of water and add it, like make it in a shot glass and add it into there and have it as a coffee tea. So there's many different ways that you can actually drink this coffee. So customer acquisition bonuses. This is where you're going to actually get paid on your team sales as well. So normally you only get paid on your sales, but we get paid 4 levels down, 2%. So that means that until the next person in your team has 2 personal customers, or 5 or 10 or 20, you will benefit 2% on all that team volume up to that moment in time. So as you can imagine, as your team grows, that is a phenomenal amount of residual income purely on the sales of the coffee. Okay, so this is our business builder packs. This is what you can come into the business with. These are all in dollars because obviously we are an American-based company, but we're just having a UK one at the moment. So 5 boxes is $199.95. It works out around 146 depending on the exchange rate. You have a commitment of your back office, which is $30, which is around £23, and that is a one-off payment. And then our shipping for 5 boxes is only £18. And if you signed up tomorrow on Thursday, your coffee would be with you Friday or Saturday of this week, and it's £18. So our next one is Success Pack, and that is 14 boxes of coffee, and that's $499.95. $499.95, sorry. And then same again, your $30 back office, and our shipping here is £37 for the 14 boxes. And same again, that will be shipped within 24, 48 hours. Now, this is our entrepreneur pack. This is the highest one you can come in at. And I just need you to remember this one a little more for later on in the compensation plan, because it is relevant in the fact that you're going to go, but there's still only 14 boxes. Okay, you're going to get everything from Jim Britt. So all those audio series I mentioned, you have access to those as entrepreneur. And I'll just say about these packages as well as you can purchase them for your own personal use, you can also sell them to traditional businesses. So you could approach like a call center or a large solicitors or accountants, anywhere where they have human resources, because the government tend to fund where they can actually help their employees. So they could actually purchase one of these and you would get 50% commission on any of these series that you would sell, and that has nothing to do with our 10-level compensation plan. So I want you to remember that it works out at just around £902, but I just want you to remember this entrepreneur pack when we discuss later on. So first order bonus, every person you bring into this business, you will get a one payment, and that will be paid to you the week after. So if you bring a beginner in, you'll get $40. If you bring success in, you would get $100. And if you bring in an entrepreneur in, you will get $200. Okay, so that's a one-off payment for bringing somebody into your team on your front line. So when I said earlier that we have 3 levels, we do. We have 3 ways of our compensation plan where we get paid. So on a Friday night, we get 3 emails, and that's followed through with payments on 3 lots of payments at the beginning to mid of the week after. So we have a binary plan. We have a build a go plan, and we have a uni-level plan. Okay, so a lot of people think, well, Alison, I don't know that many people. I don't have that big circle of people. I only work with a couple of people at work, and I've only got 150 people on my Facebook page. It's not just thinking of that, it's thinking out of the box. So you could have a cousin that lives down south, and you know them, you grew up with them, but you probably won't know who they went to school with. You probably won't know who they socialise with, who they work with, who they went to university with, who they stand at the side of the football pitch when they're watching the Suns football, who they sit at the side watching their daughter at swimming. You don't know, you know who you know, but you don't know who they know. And as long as we work together, then that's where we're actually growing. And it's kind of working with people and duplicating down, because you don't know who they are with. So we work on a buy new team bonus. So we build 2 teams. Okay, so we have a right and a left team, and you would go underneath your sponsor on one of those. And all we have to do is 100 buy new volume is AMP, which is a commitment to the company. So that's 1, 2 or 3 boxes of coffee, depending on what level you're coming at. So we do a $40 cycle bonus, okay, which is very generous. So if we look at this equation here, and we've got 600 buy new volume on our left and 700 on our right, that works out a 40 cycle bonus. And then obviously we can actually equate that down again. So that means on that size of team, you would get an $80 buy new team bonus, and that is paid weekly. Okay, and as you can see here, that's not just paid to your 5th level or your 8th or your 10th. That's infinite levels. You're going to be paid an $80 cycle bonus, infinite levels. And what Vitae Global decided to do was to cap it at an amount instead. So this is a little chart I'm going to go through. So this is our beginner, our success, and our entrepreneur. AMP is our commitment to the business to keep us compliant. So that is binary points. So platinum's 1 box, ruby's 2 boxes, and emerald's actually 3 boxes of coffee. So to open up your binary and to start earning from your team, you only need 2 people at platinum ruby and 4 emerald. Just 2 people to open up that binary. That is very, very little compared to a lot of other companies. So that would be 1 on your right and 1 on your left, or an emerald 2 and 2. Then as you're wanting to build up your rankings, we work on the lesser leg. So if you are platinum and you've got 300 points in your lesser leg, then you will automatically go to ruby and benefit from a ruby status. If at ruby you've got 500, you automatically go on to emerald and benefit from emerald status. And when I said about maximum cycles, look at the size of these maximum cycles. So if you was at emerald, you're talking 250 maximum cycles where they will then cap it. That is $10,000. $10,000. And on top of that, there is a match from the company as well. And then we've got car bonus and lifestyle bonus that I'll go through later, because they're exciting ones as well. So matching binary bonus. So we're still working on that in our binary section of the compensation plan. And if you look in the black, they're my personal enrollees, and the red are there. Personal enrollees. So you've got working on 2 levels here. We've got a 1st level and a 2nd level. So when you've got a bio team bonus of 2,000 and a 2nd level of 4,000, then you've got a 25% match bonus as well of $500 or $1,000. So that is just great, and that's on your first 2 levels. Okay. So builder code bonuses, you're thinking of like-minded people. People who've been invited on this call is because somebody has seen something with you that they think that this business would be great for you, or they want you to actually just have a look. You may have tried the coffee, or the coffee may be on the way to you, but they want you to have a look at this compensation plan and look at the business ethics. Okay, so we have got, sorry, I was just going to see who it is there. We've got builder code bonuses. So when we have builder code bonuses, I just want to put those 3 levels there. And I would like you to look at the difference of $20 and $40. Okay, so just as I said to you before, when you come into entrepreneur, you have more financial benefit of people joining your team. So you actually earn more on these coded bonuses. And then also what we have different statuses depending on the size of your team. So these are being changed to stars rather than manager statuses. But if you have 2 personal enrollees and yourself and those two get a group of 4. You are classed as manager. The next stage is 4 personal enrollees and 20, that's regional manager, or 7 enrollees and 100 is national manager. Now in the team already we've got lots of managers, regional managers, and we have got national managers as well. And then as our teams grow, there's international manager and there's corporate manager, which we have actually got in the whole global part of Vitae Global. So when we go further on with our Builder Code bonuses, if I can just show you once again the difference, this is where I don't want it to get too baffling for you. I'm just going to show you something. So you come in at Emerald, they're all singing and dancing with the 14 boxes, and you grow your team to have 100 in, so your national manager. You're going to get codes of 24, 60 and 120. If you come in at beginner and you have a team of national manager, can you see how much lower it is? So that's all I want to do on this actual slide, is just show you the difference that the ranking makes as you build your team and the coded bonuses that you actually achieve. Okay. So Unilevel. Unilevel is the most financial lucrative part of a compensation plan. So all your big companies that have been out for many, many years have really stood the test of time are Unilevel based companies. Okay, so this is where we're going to look at residual incomes. This is kind of the last part of our 3-stage that starts coming active, but it will be the most financial one on the long-term basis. And this is where you're going to create that residual income. So we come into this business on the idea of trying to earn an income where we're not currently doing a 12-hour shift. Okay, so that's what residual income is all about. So it's all about building now. It's a matter of working smart as well as hard and building. And then you can enjoy your monthly overrides. And all people have to do is drink coffee. As simple as that. People just have to drink coffee and just add water. It's the most simplest product to be able to share, because we all carry around in our pockets, in our bags, and we just share them out. And there's so many people that do have coffee, and if they don't, or they're intolerant, or they're not very well, and they cannot have coffee for health reasons, then we have capsules. Now these capsules landed in the UK today. We had 202 boxes of capsules land in the UK today, and currently we have 4 left. My emotions are really high now, that's why I keep an eye on my phone. We've got 4 boxes left out of 202 on our first day of launch in the UK. Okay, now these, I'm struggling now. These capsules are the same cost as our coffee, as in the monthly amounts, but they come in trial packs of 3, so that will be £7, but our other costings are slightly different to actually take into the account, but they come in packs of 3 that are self-sealed to avoid any cross-contamination, but we've got all those costs for people if they're interested as well. So these have got all the benefits. They've also got the Super Citramax, and they have also got the Chromamate and Louis Volpe held out for a 3rd ingredient that's FDA approved that's called Adeline as well. And Adeline is fantastic in the fact that it helps with our leptin levels in the body. Okay, so that helps with the visceral fat in the body, and it also helps with the blood sugar levels as well. So that is great news, and maybe those 4 boxes may be sold by the time we finish this call. There's one more thing that I'd like to explain at this stage about our business, is the fact that you'll never find us in one of those high-rise glass and chrome buildings. Okay, I've already said that our CEOs and our founders are team members like us. They are building teams like us and building the business, and therefore I think that counts so much. I really do. But also because we don't have lavish buildings, because we have a warehouse and we have an office, it means that we don't have to have all those overheads. We don't have to have where it just start looking like your pyramid, where you've got your top person of your CEO, then you've got your managers and your middle managers and your supervisors and your receptionists and your cleaning staff and your monitors, and we don't have to have all that. So all our income that is created through our product can go back into more product and go back into the team members on a compensation plan as well. Okay, so Unilevel bonus, this is another aspect of this compensation plan that blows my mind, because normally you get paid the highest percentage on your front line. Okay, so, but our front line doesn't tend to be as large as our ninth line. So if I go through these numbers, on our first level, we'll get 5%, okay, from our team members. But look how these numbers are increasing as we go down to the ninth line. So we'll remember this like a telephone number. It's 555-777-8810. Okay, so would you ever have thought that you would get paid 10% on the ninth level down of your team? If you just think mathematically of the size of that team on the ninth level down, it is huge numbers, and you're going to get paid 10%. So Vitae Global turned it all on its head to what other companies have done to make it more profitable for us. And it doesn't actually stop there, guys. We go into leadership generation bonuses there, down to our 13th level. And that is where we actually get different titles of like directors, and it goes on like 2% from the 10th to 13th level. This is what will make a difference to you, your business, is this uni-level bonus. That when this starts kicking in as your team grows, this is what's going to create you a phenomenal income and be very, very lucrative. Okay, so I'm just going to move past this one for you. Luxury car bonus. This is very, very exciting. Now, currently at the moment, we have somebody, there's two ways we can get luxury car bonus. It is if somebody's hit diamond, and we do have a diamond in our team, okay? And our diamond was the third in the whole company in Vitae Global, and the first in Europe and the UK, and it is our very own Luann Mountford, who has worked extremely hard and achieved this position. And so therefore she's with car bonus. And also if you can also get car bonus by national manager level as well, which means you have 7 front lines and 100 in your team. And all you have to do is maintain these positions for 2 months, and then you will get the month after that $500 for your luxury car bonus. Okay, as you move up your rankings, you're talking $750, and then you're talking $1,000. Now, by the time you're hitting the rankings of $1,000, your dream car would be, you probably couldn't even dream about what sort of car you could actually purchase at that stage of your income, and so that's just phenomenal. So just think of all those, that, you know, that car you've got on your dream board or your vision board, and just see, you know, people are heading that way in this business already, and we only launched in the States 3 weeks ago. Okay, so it's just fantastic of how fast it's growing, and we are doing so well in the UK team as well. So it's a matter of dreaming big, and you'll be able to have that car. The lifestyle bonus is just even on the top of all that, with how generous that compensation plan has been, that they're going to give you a lifestyle bonus to say thank you for reaching this rank, thank you for building a team, thank you for working so hard. So it starts off at $200 and it builds up to $5,000 as you go up the ranks. So obviously when you first start with that $200, it can be just that treat, it can be just that taking your family out for that meal that you've never been able to afford, treating yourself to that Michael Kors bag, going away for a night. As you're talking up to 5,000, you're talking life-changing amount there, that you could treat family and friends to the most luxurious holiday or whatever you want to do, and that is just from the company to say thank you. So we have this little saying, obviously the Neil Armstrong saying from 1969, the eagle has landed. Well, we've just twisted that a little bit. So we have our coffee bean, and it is that our bean has landed, and it's Vitae Global 2017. We have now officially launched as a company, and we're going through an official launch as well in the UK, which is very, very exciting for us. So at this point now, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about our coffee. We have coffee and capsules that are the flagship of our company, but we do also have skincare, which is a new product to us over this summer period of time, and it's not normal skincare. We will never have a normal product. We will always have unique special products, and our skincare is from stem cells. which is a huge buzzword in the beauty industry at the moment, and it's the human growth factor. So this isn't normal skincare. This is going to be really reversing the aging process and reversing those years and the aging as well. And we also have hydrolyzed water system. So that is something I'm going to be looking into more in the next few days. And I will be doing training on the skincare and the water system. But obviously our capsules are just absolutely blowing people's minds. Oh, we've got 2 left. So our coffee. Our coffee comes in a single stick like this. We have all these different promotional materials as well that as a team in the UK we have access to, that we can have ordered for you, and business cards and things. So it's a single stick, and the main thing I'm going to discuss obviously is the weight loss and slimming and the weight management, which is what it should be classified as. So by achieving that, it is suppressing your appetite. Okay, so these great ingredients are helping us suppress our appetite, and therefore we're not going to turn to incorrect foods. You're not going to turn to sugary foods because it helps level the blood sugar levels. So you're not going to get a dip at 11 o'clock, so you're not going to want to go to the biscuit tin, and then you're not going to again at 4 o'clock want to be snacking and then also snacking in the evening, because these ingredients are slow release as well, so you're not going to have a slump. Okay, so that is fantastic attribute for us, but also the increase on metabolic rate, and because it's doing that, it's going to help burn off the calories. Okay, and obviously that's going to help burn the fat as well. We create a thermogenesis effect by drinking this coffee, so you create like an internal radiator that is going to kickstart your metabolic rate and help that process happen. A lot of people have a very dormant metabolic rate. They've been yo-yo dieted for many years, or they've not been well, or they're very sedentary. So this coffee really helps boost them on that journey, and we've got some fantastic testimonials that we can share with you as well, because the weight loss, we're going into stones now rather than pounds, so it's fantastic. So that's how it's actually helping on the slimming aspects, but there is so many different ways that this coffee can help us, and that's what we are actually pushing as well in the UK, that this is a healthy coffee. This isn't a major detox awful coffee that is very stringent to the digestive system and the diuretic system in our body, our urinary system. It is a gentle detox in the fact that we drink a lot of water. So we advocate 2 to 3 litres of water anyway, but because we have the thermogenesis effect, that just makes you want to drink more water as well. So we've got all those exciting aspects. I've also mentioned that it's helping with the blood sugar levels, which is very important to so many people. It also helps with our mental clarity and our mental focus. So it just helps you feel better, generally feel better. You can cope more within your day. Okay, so like my sister who's on this call, Louise French, and we've done 12-hour shift. Obviously, we get up early, we do our network marketing like everybody else does, with one eye open first thing in the morning, and then we look after our families. We've worked 8:45 to 8:45, rushed home, and come on a call now, and then I'm on a Zoom, I believe, maybe at 10 o'clock as well. And then obviously you carry on, don't you? And I feel absolutely fantastic, but I could not do that without my coffee. I could not do it at all. So it enables you to have a good energy without any jitters. Okay, now jitters was something I was personally scared of because I had a heart condition that I'd operated on in March. So I was nervous of a caffeine. I'd never had caffeine in my diet really. So therefore, I think maybe I may just need to answer this call, and the only reason I'm doing that is because we may have some exciting news. Okay, so I'm just going to do this at this moment in time. Hi Angie, have we got exciting news? Hi, I'm just doing our potential call, so I hope you're calling us with exciting news. We are, it's our potential call in the UK. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. I will do. Okay, I will do. Thank you so much. Let us know when we're all sold out. Okay, bye. No, it's okay. That's exciting news. I will tell everybody now. Thank you. So that was Angie Foreman, my upline in America, that is basically not being able to get in the office because she is sorting out all our payments all day, because she's going to go into the office and send us double amount of capsules because the UK team are smashing it. So we're going to be getting 400 and odd capsules dispatched to us. So we will get those at the beginning of next week, because I think basically we've sold out. So, gosh, that's amazing. That's amazing. So let's get back to our coffee, if I can talk now, because that's quite an emotional time. Okay. So I don't normally need my box, but it's taken me off course. So it increases our focus on mental. So if you've got somebody who's actually feeling a little bit under the weather, it does help actually stimulate the brain. It doesn't have any jitters. You don't have those jitters from caffeine. You just feel healthier. You feel better coping mechanisms. You can deal with more in your day, and you have more energy to fulfill what you need to as well. So that is great. But one of the things that I personally love is the fact of it as increased antioxidants. Now, they're vital for our bodies for so many different ways, because they fight off the free radicals, and it's the free radicals that attack our body, attack our organs and our cells, and therefore we go through poor health. And we cannot say that we can prevent disease and disorder, because unfortunately we can't do that, but we can help the body maintain very, very good health. So also our antioxidants we normally find from very, very brightly coloured, we sold out. We've sold out of 202 boxes of capsules. Okay, so our antioxidants are found in our fresh fruit and vegetables, all really nice, brightly coloured vegetables. But unfortunately, we know now that they're being sprayed by all sorts of chemicals and pesticides, and they're not the fresh products that we once thought they were. Okay, and that's changed over the years. So then we turn to our health shops and we pick up vitamins. If you're picking up vitamins at a few pounds, they're not going to be great vitamins. Vitamins can be 15, 20 pounds. And I am not disputing anything about any form of vitamin shop or any form of vitamins out there. But also there has been testings to say they sometimes are not pure as what they are and can have chemicals in there. So to be able to have antioxidants from our coffee drink that is often a part of people's lives anyway, is just fantastic. You know, we're not asking people to drink 4 milkshakes or to have 12 capsules during the day. They're replacing the drink that a lot of people normally have. And if they don't normally have it in a shot glass, knock it back, see it's your medicine in the morning. So also what antioxidants do, they help fight off the free radicals that have a dramatic effect on our aging process. So when we're younger, our skin is vibrant and it's youthful and it's plumped out. And you have a cell, and if you think of like a grape, of a fat, juicy grape, and then due to poor health, aging process, UV exposure is one of the worst ones, medications, too much socializing, having a good time, too much smoking, too much drinking, poor diet, our cells just wrinkle and become like a raisin. So because we have an abundance of water in our diet now, because of our coffee and because of the thermogenesis effect, and because of the free radicals are being attacked by the antioxidants, our cells are actually plumping back up. So if you look at people being on the coffee, you tend to think, gosh, they're looking really well and healthy. So we're not just getting compliments of, have you lost some weight? I go, yeah, it's my coffee. You'll get comments of, you're looking really well. You're looking really healthy. You're looking rested. Your skin looks great. You know, the skin's looking radiant. It's looking more plumped out, and it's generally looking a healthier, youthful complexion. And that is all down to our coffee, which is just fantastic. And now we've got our capsules as well. So how they're going to work together is, if somebody doesn't want the coffee, they can just have the capsules. If somebody wants to have both in life, they can, but they will be very fulfilled by midnight, because both of them together will work amazingly well, especially somebody who is very, very lacking in energy or needs a real good kickstart, or may have a particularly larger amount of weight to lose. Okay, so we have people on this call that we tend to have three different sorts of people. You'll have people who've come on who just want to have a little bit of a nosy, are intrigued, heard about us, want to find out what it's all about. That's great. That's what these calls are here for. It's 9 o'clock every Wednesday night, and we will soon, once the children are back at school, be having them more frequent as well. So you've got people like that. You've also got people that have been invited on and they want to know more. They want to find out more. The green code of people on our multi-level marketing personality codes. And that's great. You know, ask the person who invited you here for more information, or put you in a three-way chat with myself, or we can do a private Zoom, or your upline and their upline. We're here to help you and help you decide whether this is the business for you, because we've got everything ticked. We've got a fantastic company, we've got fantastic CEOs, we've got a formulator of the company, so we don't have that middleman of manufacturer. Our formulator is our manufacturer as well, which is why we can do so well with the product and so well with the compensation plan. So that's great. Ask those questions. And then you've got the third person who, like, I'm in. I went before I got on. I went at hello. Just want to see a little bit more. They've tried the coffee. They've felt in 30, 40 minutes the benefits from the coffee. They've seen the compensation plan. They just want to know now where to sign. That's great. Go back to the person who invited you on the call. They'll get you all signed up. We can get you coffee with you by the weekend. That's how fast it can be. So I just want to thank everybody for coming on the call. And I know there's a few team members on here, which is always fantastic to see team members on and to help support as well. So there's an old proverb out there. There's 3 simple steps for success. Find the bean. We've got it. We've got our lean Java bean. Drink the bean. Well, we're all doing that. We can't actually live without it because we love the effects so much. And share the bean. It's as simple as that. Just share your success, share your testimonial, and ask other people to do the same self thing. Just share it out. Okay, so that's the end of our actual presentation this evening, and I really appreciate your time. I appreciate you being on the call with us. I am going to open up now for any questions if you have any, so you can pop them in the chat. There may have some already been in there, so that's fine if that's the case. So I'm going to stop the share now, and I'll actually just stop the recording as well.